You don't actually have a focus problem. You have a decision fatigue problem, and your nervous system is overloaded. My name is Elyssa Smith. I'm a trauma informed executive coach, and this is part 3 of our New Year series, setting your new year up for ease and next level success. Your nervous system shuts down your focus when the outcomes feel unclear. Clarity is the key. So, open loops, vague priorities, all of those things register as an internal threat to your nervous system. And that's also your survival system, which is an autonomic system. It just goes without you meaning to, and it will sabotage your new year if you let it. So let's talk about this. Most high achievers, when they're struggling with focus, will try to push through it instead of trying to take a pause and create some safety, because we don't even realize this is a safety issue, right? So here's the real shift. Focus is not about trying harder. If you're one of my gals that were do more, be better, work harder, I was the hardest worker in the room for so long because that was what got me the most accolades, the most needs met in childhood. But as an adult, where that will get you is you cannot focus when you don't have safety and you don't have clarity. So focus isn't about trying harder. It comes from creating immaculate clarity. Now, I say immaculate, and all my perfectionist girls out there, I know my hero daughters, I know that you're freaking out like, oh my gosh, how do I get that clear? I don't know if I can do it perfectly. Listen, we don't have to have it perfect, but we do need it to be pretty clear. So focus comes from clarity. Clarity creates safety, and safety allows your attention to settle. I know you just took a deep breath with me, right? Because doesn't that feel good? It would feel so good to settle. It would be so amazing if we could continue achieving the things that we want to achieve from a place of rest and from a place of feeling settled. So if your childhood was all about keeping everyone else happy, where are my hero daughters, my responsible ones? If it was about keeping other people happy, if it was about trying to sort of walk on eggshells, you couldn't predict the moods around you. If you had a lot of criticism, it could be spoken or unspoken criticism. Okay, either way. If you had perfectionism because your value came from not making mistakes and from being the hardest worker in the room, you will innately, as an adult, have a lack of focus. Now, granted, there are diagnoses out there. We have ADHD and all the things, and I'm not specifically addressing any diagnoses. So please take good care of yourself. If you have a diagnosis and you're like, this does not apply to me, no worries. But for the most of us who have a lack of clarity, who have a lack of focus, I want to give you a 5-minute focus ritual that is called the single outcome reset. And this ritual will help you set up your new year, and you can reset as often as you need to. It's going to allow you the focus that you need to get those next level goals to be more abundant than you ever have been, so your system can feel safe enough to receive ease, rest, wealth, next level success. Okay? So let's get started. This is the 5-minute focus ritual, the single outcome reset. So you're going to take 5 minutes, and we're not going to do this together right now. I want you to just jot down what I'm saying here, or you can pause the video and you can do this really as you're listening if you want to. Number 1, you're going to sit still for a second. You're going to put your hand over your heart, or you can put it on your stomach. I have some clients that prefer that. And you're going to just breathe. And you're going to tell yourself, nothing else matters for the next few minutes. Okay, just slow it down. That's 1 minute you're going to take. The second minute, you're going to ask yourself, what is the single most important outcome that I need right now? A lot of things might come at you, but you're going to only choose one. Okay, just going to choose the very next thing that is the most important. The third minute, what is the smallest possible? And listen, when we're high achievers, this one can be hard because we say, okay, the smallest possible visible step towards that goal, we might be like, is to go climb that mountain. And it's like, really, no, you just need to go fill a water bottle so that you'll be hydrated on the mountain. Okay. So I want you to find the smallest visible step that you can take toward that goal and then name it clearly. The fourth minute, you're going to remove any resistance that you have. You're going to turn off your notifications. You're going to close the door. You're going to make it so that your phone is on D&D, whatever you need to do. Close the tabs on your computer. Okay, just take that 4th minute, remove the resistance that's there. Then the fifth step in your single outcome reset, your 5-minute ritual for the new year, is to breathe deep and begin immediately. No planning, no optimizing, just start it in that 5th minute. Okay, you're just gonna do that one little thing. Just go fill the water bottle if that's your very first step. Once you do this, you've removed the barrier of the lack of clarity. You have taken all the pressure off to get a big thing done. You've put it like, oh, the stakes are much smaller. So your system will receive that information better. And your brain will learn when we get overwhelmed, oh, we're going to do this 5-minute reset. So I don't need to freak out. I know that we're going to get clarity in a minute. Okay. So your focus isn't created by discipline or like working harder or time blocks. I love a good time block. Don't get me wrong. I love some good time management, but it's actually really created by as much certainty as you can put around the very, very, very next little step and clearing out the mental clutter and any resistance that is surrounding you. Because we, as women, we tend to multitask and it's really not helpful for our system. So I'd love for you to try this reset today and notice how much easier it is to begin once you remove these barriers. Now, long term, if you have resistance that comes up over and over, you'll want to do some serious nervous system regulation. You can work with a coach like me, you can work with a trauma-informed therapist, but first you can start, if you're a woman, you can download my free 5 hacks that you can, nervous system hacks that you can do at your desk. It's a super easy way to start regulating your system on a regular basis. You can go to ElyssaSmith.com/reset. You can check that out in the description. And I really hope that you'll do that for yourself so you can begin to live a lifestyle of way more ease in this new year. Next, in our final video next week, we are going to do a year starting ritual to help your nervous system feel safe to succeed all year long. So now you've got your focus. Now we're going to create a safety net around your nervous system next week that is going to make it so much easier to succeed. Until then, take such good care of yourself.